the Daily Wire thought it'd be a good idea to try and have a PewDiePie imitation channel, especially since he like says he's quitting YouTube or something. So let's watch this video and see what this is all about.
Wire show is titled "The Comments Section" with Brett Cooper. Brett,
I will say I'm reacting to this because I started watching the comment section a little bit because it got recommended to me, and I didn't even know that it was on the Daily Wire. It's really, really interesting. And when we get into her content, I'll explain what it is about the show that's kind of interesting. But here's like the intro. Here's how the Daily Wire's audience was introduced to the show.
We have a brand new Daily Wire show that's titled "The Comments Section" with Brett Cooper. Brett joins us on the program now. Brett, how are you doing?
I'm great. How about you?
Doing
well. I think this is how people were introduced to the show.
What exactly is the comment section? Why should people give it a listen or a watch?
So the comment section is a social media content review show. You know how you respond to...
Also, I'll point this out later, but I actually am kind of a fan of her setup. But yes, her description of this is actually pretty apt. I have not seen this video yet.
People give it a listen.
Like all the videos that I'm reacting to here, I have not seen them yet.
So the comment section is a social media content review show. You know how you respond to woke TikToks for your YouTube channel? So we are basically doing that, but not just responding to TikToks. We are responding to whatever is going viral on social media, whether that be political news, celebrity news,
and that's one thing I love about the channel, because she covers things that are going on in culture. She doesn't just do political things, or she doesn't take like pop culture things and makes them all political, like Candace Owens does. I find that really annoying. Oh, hey, DJ LL, what's up?
Politician. We are responding to it. We are diving into the comment section to see what real people are saying about it, how they are responding, and we're doing it from a younger perspective. We're getting into the nitty-gritty. I'm Gen Z, I'm young, so it's a new perspective.
And that's one thing I think that keeps the show from getting cringe.
It's a great way for people who are younger, maybe the kids and people who are listening to this show, or if you're younger yourself, to engage with political content. I assume that the young people are in fact the target audience.
Yes, my peers especially. I went to UCLA, much like you, and so I dealt with a lot of leftist peers. Most of my friends growing up were on the left, and I lost a lot of them when I started speaking out. And so in that world, I realized that there was not a lot of entertainment. There was not a lot of social media and internet content that was for more conservative-minded young people. And so I'm excited to be diving in and creating something for them.
That's something that's a gap that like I want to fill as well. And it's a gap that like I think people like Ruslan feel to a certain extent, especially Christians who are also conservative.
No, not at all. I was a professional actor for over a decade. I started in theater, worked in Atlanta and New York, then ended up...
She's an act. I wonder, like, I don't know. Like pivoting from acting to YouTubing is
in Los Angeles doing TV and film, and then I graduated from high school when I was 16 and went to UCLA. And it was during that time that I stepped away from Hollywood just because of politics. I did not feel like I had a place there, and I was constantly having to compromise my values for my work, which was not something that I was comfortable with.
But you could do Christian movies, you could do like conservative movies and things. So
during the BLM riots and during COVID, I started speaking out, and also lost my footing a bit in the industry there because of that.
Ah, interesting.
And as a result, I started working with PragerU, who is in Los Angeles, and from there, the rest is history. I started writing for the Foundation for Economic Education. I worked for Young Americans for Liberty, and now I'm with Daily Wire.
Well, go check out the comments section today. That is available over at YouTube. You can go subscribe over there. Brett, congratulations on the show, and I'm sure we all look forward to watching it.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Ben.
They described it pretty simply there. Here's like an example of what you can expect with the comment section. I have not seen this video yet, but this is like kind of, this is just like not even an episode, because I don't think it's like a show, although she does do like streams and has VODs up. But yeah, I'll be reacting to this stream, or this video that she did. And one thing that's kind of interesting is her setup, which I want to make some comments about too as the video goes on.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. So last night, after I had already worked on what...
Well, that's different. The videos I'd seen were older, okay? So one thing that's cool about like her setup was, typically it's not exactly like this. Her camera, which I think this camera, was like a little bit higher and angled down towards her, which was an interesting look because not a lot of streamers do that. I find the choice of Beats headphones to be like really interesting and really different, but also like it's interesting because if you are a viewer who's just like a normal like dude or whatever, or like normal girl or whatever, that's a headphone that you'd be like, oh yeah, I know what headphone that is. Like, because these are like Beats, I don't know, like Solos or something, Solo 3s. These are like Beats headphones. It's interesting that she chooses headgear that like most people will know what it is. Because my earbuds are like, I reviewed these on stream. These are like Walmart earbuds. So it's interesting that she chooses like well-known headphones. What I do like about this is even though it's got the big old microphone, which I'm not a huge fan of, after watching Ruslan's content, it's really cool to see how much better streams actually look with that microphones in the camera angle. In the camera, like I have this microphone here, and if I wanted to, I could be like this all day. I could just be talking into the microphone. Hey guys, what's up? It's not newbie here on the stream, having fun on YouTube. I hope you all hit the subscribe button, give me a like, turn on the notification bell, and be like Spoopy Leaf. Go over on Twitter and ask a bunch of people to subscribe to me, even though they'll never like actually watch my content. And yeah, they'll do nothing for my channel. Thanks, guys. Peace. Like I could do that if I wanted to. But I just like how it looks better with like the microphone like not being in the view. So.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper.
And also, like the background, this is nice and kind of unique. The background that most people use when they stream, they design it to make it look like a bedroom. But this is not what she's going for.
Section.
I'm not sure exactly what vibe this is, but it's nice. I like the use of the artificial lighting with like different colors in the background, but it's subtle, which is an interesting look because most people with crazy colors like that, they'll be very bold and very dark, but it's light and neutral, but still like got that tint with like different colors. It's very cool.
So last night, after I had already worked on what I was going to film today, I saw this comment on my last video. Why aren't you covering the riots in Panama City Beach, Florida? I was immediately interested.
Riots?
My older brother lives in PCB, and yeah, I know what you're thinking, but he's military. Like 99.9%.
Also, I like all the camera angles, but I don't like how she's utilizing them here. I didn't know that she had this many camera angles. Maybe this is like new that she got new cameras, like this is sort of like Hasanabi thing, where it's like a bunch of cameras all over the place now. I like the angles. I don't like how she's utilizing them. It's swishing too much, I think, in my opinion. But especially for this format, which is generally long form content.
This weekend wasn't even about spring breakers. It was a bunch of idiots from Montgomery that just came down to cause trouble. And this is the video that I sent.
You also wait, no.
Got the drug dogs out.
What'd she say?
It's chaos. It's just a bunch of people running away from the beach. Spring breakers in Panama City Beach flee en masse when police bring out drug dog to the beach.
So do they all have drugs?
Drug dog. They're also probably just running because it's a bunch of kids drinking underage and all of their friends are running, so they're going to start running. I really didn't pay much attention to it until I saw that comment on my video. But then I went down a rabbit hole. So over the past few weeks, people on social media have been organizing a PCB takeover for this past weekend where they would all come down to Florida, mostly from Alabama and that area, and swarm all the beaches and the bars. And they were more than successful.
Panama City Beach. Spring Break 2022.
What? Wait, so are these riots or partiers? Because that first one, I'm like, oh yeah, they're all like running around having a good time with some friends.
Spring Break 2022.
Like this here? But this here looks like riot aftermath right here.
I don't know about y'all, but that sounds like a horrible time to me.
No! What are you, an introvert? That looks kind of fun. I'm just saying. Except for like the robbery. But like hanging out with all those people.
Anyway, they mobbed the beach.
Random people, like that sounds like so much fun.
Restaurants. They blocked all the streets apparently with their cars, and all of these bars and restaurants had to be shut down. Then these swarming PCB takeover people moved on to Walmart. Because of course.
Okay.
And you might be thinking, is this just a regular day in Walmart? You might think that. No, this is actually much more extreme. There's another
Yeah, no, this is crazy. Like, there are never that many black people in a Walmart.
Perspective on this after they all left. It's chaos. Apparently they really wanted some sun hats. It's just wild. And then it goes
The one thing is, it's hard to tell. Are they looting? Or are they buying the place, buying things but still trashing the place? Like, it seems like they're not actually, like, stealing stuff. Like, when she said riots, it seemed like they were, like, going full, like, Travis Scott. Like, they were, like, going full Black Lives Matter.
All I have to say is, thank God for TikTok.
A blessing from the Lord. God be praised.
Like, this is some really
She's probably the only person on the Daily Wire saying that.
hard-hitting. If I didn't have a 2-month-old, I'd be there.
Bruh. I got that energy. I
Mom,
feel
you're
that.
A mother. The
So?
Bay County Police
Yeah,
apparently...
that's literally her point.
The PCB police also confiscated 75 different guns, and one of the Alabama girls was shot in the foot in front of a Waffle House. Like, I'm just waiting for the Florida man stories to come out of this. It's pretty on brand. I mean, the whole thing is just chaotic and crazy.
But it's not clear. Like, were they... I'm going to look at some videos about this. It's not bad. Her content could definitely be worse. She's probably the most, like, interesting and non-cringe Daily Wire host right now. So that's kind of cool. Are there vlogs about this? I didn't even know that people are doing vlog series about the PCB takeover.
I got things straight. Yeah, shot that looking right over there. Little blonde hair. So get your fat head ass out the way. No, that shot out. What the hell?
What the heck?
Shot that over there. Y'all want Oreos? Oh, God damn. She said, I don't run me over the bag.
I can't understand what they're saying. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, man. Also, I don't understand why. Maybe Google doesn't understand what half of they're saying either because the closed captions are barely working. So I don't know. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Let's see what this PCB takeover actually is.
Oh, it's raining. Oh, hell no.
Yo, that's literally me. That's literally me.
Don't change
What does it say? It says, bro. Let me know what your boys doing before 8.
Chopping at that crayon out, motherfucker. Nah, this risky and cold.
See, like, this doesn't look bad. Like, maybe they're not part of the big rush. The crowd here does not seem as big as it was earlier. This literally seems like a friend group hanging out, but this is... They're just going to Walmart and buying stuff, it looks like.
Stop the cap.
Maybe being mean to a few, like, old ladies, but I don't know. This is kind of boring. This is PCB takeover. Going to Walmart. Hold on. So you're telling me the right wing and all of TikTok is freaking out because a bunch of people are ready to Panama City Beach and going to Walmart. I don't understand this. How is this controversial? I mean, I don't know, maybe people got arrested, but probably because people getting arrested per capita when you consider how many people are actually there because of the PCB takeover. Maybe a few people would leave a few hats on the ground, like sometimes, but when you multiply the amount of people who are normally at the Walmart by 10, you are going to see things look 10 times more unkempt. So maybe that's what it is. See, I felt like something was off, but as soon as I heard people calling it a, man, these dudes kind of feeling stuff right there. But I'm gonna... See, I thought that something was off, and I saw videos of people walking down the sidewalk, and they were calling that a riot. Like what? Do things ever get violent? Do they ever do anything bad?
What it is, what's up, it's spring break 2020. Hey!
This here's wilder than anything that was shown previously, and this partying. I don't understand.
Take a shot right now.
Everybody's hyped, and she's just like, hi. that was so boring. Yeah, is this supposed to be entertaining? Where's like anything like actually like exciting? I don't have time to watch the longer videos because we got the police called over here, and they're arresting someone. Yeah, it looks like they're like, yeah, why? Nah, not fair. This is not rioting, but this is not Gucci, bro. Oh, people throwing money? Okay, now that's gonna start some fighting. That's gonna start some rioting right there. Honestly, that looks kind of fun though. Okay, so that's PCB takeover for you guys. People partying in the middle of the road.